Hello? Yeah, I'll be right there. Hi, welcome to the Jersey Girl podcast.
Hi.
I'm so excited to have you on. We've been going back and forth probably like 2 months, I feel like.
Yeah.
And your studio space is gorgeous. I remember seeing when you got it, and I was like, I can't wait to come and see the decoration, how everything looks. You did a really good job decorating.
Thank you so much.
So let's give everyone a little surface level just about yourself. Like, just a very surface level, and then we'll deep dive into your business and how you started.
Okay. Well, my name's Michelle. I started doing hair. I probably shouldn't thought of this first. 12 years ago?
Wow.
13 years ago? I was 21 and I'm 34. So whatever that is.
23. No, 13. Sorry.
13. 13,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
23.
I can't do math. That's why I do hair. I went to college first. Was not for me.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to Southern Connecticut State University for a semester. And then I transferred to Middlesex, and then I transferred to Brookdale. I went for a full 4 years, but I have no degree. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Not even associates.
That's okay.
It just really was not for me. And hair school was the first thing that I feel like I did that, like, I actually did. Like, I actually completed, and I wanted to go, and I was going all the time, and I wasn't, like, missing it. Like, I didn't go to class when I went to college. Like, I didn't.
Me too. I hate school.
Hated it. I was never good at it. Yeah, and I opened the salon. It'll be a year in November. I don't know.
That's a good service level. We're gonna deep dive more.
I told you I can be so awkward sometimes. I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize. Okay, so we said you obviously went to college, was not for you.
Yeah.
But you then decided you wanted to go to cosmetology school. Was it always in the back of your head you wanted to go to?
Honestly, no. So, my dad sat me down and he was like, "This isn't working. You need to figure something out." I looked into a bunch of different like program schools like that, like trade schools. I looked into being like a nurse's assistant. And me and my mom go get the brochure. We're going to go to like the meeting or whatever. And I'm looking at the brochure and I'm like, what's phlebotomy? And she's like taking blood. I'm like, I'm not. Ew. She's like, what do you think you're going to be doing? I was like, I can't do this. So we didn't go. And someone said to me, like, what about cosmetology school? I always really been like more on the creative side. I was always good at art. Ceramics was like my favorite class, like 3D design, like I love that kind of stuff. So someone suggested, and I was like, okay, like I'll try it, like whatever. I remember going to the interview and they were like, so do you do like all your friends' hair and everything? Yeah. And I'm like, no, like I box tied my hair myself and that's about it. So it was actually very shocking to me that I ended up loving it and that I ended up getting good at it.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's kind of cool though. You like figured it out, and like you weren't sure at first. Like I talk to some people, and it's like always had this dream, whatever. But I like love hearing that you just like came to it, and like obviously like look where you are now, which is crazy to think. So you were always searching for like the perfect place while working in other salons. Mm-hmm. What were you looking for that you couldn't find in the other studios you were working at?
Like to open my own place?
Yeah.
Okay. So anything I was looking for, lighting was a big thing. Like we have this big window. That was like a really big thing for me. Parking. I worked at a salon my favorite salon that I worked at, and the reason that I wanted to work back in Belmar, my friend, Mimi's, we worked down the street. It was my first like real salon. I worked there for probably like, oh, I'm so bad at numbers and years, but a long time. She closed right before COVID. And that's when I started looking 2020 to open my own place. And I would just constantly be in touch with realtors and looking, and just nothing was what I wanted. And I didn't want to just settle. So when I found this place, the lighting was really great. There was parking, which is rare in Belmar. And it was the perfect size, perfect price, and it just worked out.
When you started, before this one, you were in your own suite.
Yes.
What was that like, and what did it teach you about salon ownership?
It was very different because you're on your own. I mean, you're not like completely on your own because there's other people in suites and you all hang out, but like you are really like it's more intimate with your client, which I did like. I liked that aspect of it. You know, I had clients that would come to me like I feel like I never had so many clients sit in my chair and openly cry so much because I feel like they felt like it was such an intimate, safe space, which I did love. I loved that part of it. I love being able to be there for my clients like that, but it was hard. It was very expensive. It's anyone looking to get a suite, it's going to be a lot more than you think. That was the other reason I needed to get out. I mean, I'm paying the same price rent in a 1,200 square foot place that I was paying for 130 square foot. So, but I did learn a lot about owning a business. I learned more about like doing inventory and everything and just everything that goes into it that you don't realize it as like the employee, you know, those things that you're like cursing your boss at about like behind their back when like really like it's just how it is. Like it's just like the law or like whatever. And like you don't realize all the little things that go into it for sure.
So as we were talking about earlier, that wasn't your favorite. You didn't like having a suite at all.
I mean, I not completely, but it wasn't out of everything I've done. It wasn't my absolute favorite.
So, what was like the leap you took where you were like, I'm going to buy a bigger space or lease a bigger space?
So it was actually funny. I was looking at spaces. I'm always looking, and then I'd be like, I don't know, whatever. And the day that I was meeting the realtor here, my suite flooded. And it was just like, I was like, this is a sign. Like, I've had enough here.
Yeah.
Like, it was completely flooded. I had to close. Like, the owner wasn't like super, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, compassionate about the situation. Mm-hmm. Like, it was more just like, well, we have to close till Thursday. And you know, like didn't compensate any of that. Like I had to go work at a friend's salon for a few days. Like I couldn't just cancel people. So I was just like, I kind of had enough. And I was just like, that's weird timing. I feel like that's a sign. I came here and I was like, this place is perfect. I mean, it was a shithole. But I saw the vision that it could be.
You saw the potential, and that's all that mattered. I mean, look at it now.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I know, I love it. I do.
So looking back, how did that experience shape the way you run your current space and with people you're managing?
I really try to like so I feel like I picked up a little bit in all the places I've been.
Yeah.
You know, like there was things about Mimi's that I loved. And even like at White Opal, like she ran a good business. Like and at the suite, like I got to learn firsthand what I was doing as a business owner and also see the things I didn't like as a renter. So now that booth renting is legal in New Jersey, like if I have booth renters, like I feel like I can understand more like what I wouldn't like if I was in there.
Yeah.
And I try to be really easygoing. As a boss, I do. I just want this to be like a safe space for everyone and to be like fun and like not so serious all the time, but like we all get along and it's just like good energy.
Good energy. It's like girl time. Yeah. You know, you don't want people to like dread coming to their job at all.
Exactly.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I know it's like, you know, hair, like it's probably a very long day. So you want it to be the thing people come in and they're like, okay, like I'm okay with being here and like helping clients out here. Okay, so were there ever moments that you like doubted yourself when you were, how did you get through those days when you were doubting yourself?
You know, my parents are really a big support system for me. I've suffered from mental health issues since I was in middle school, and my parents have always been like my number one, and they helped me get through it a lot. You know, whenever I was getting those days, I'd look at them and I'd talk to them, and they'd be like, "Look at how far you've come," and I think I'm gonna cry. I'm sorry.
No, that's totally fine. You're sharing your story. No, but I get it. But that's like my parents too. I deal with mental health, and my parents have always been my rock. If they weren't the way they are with me, this wouldn't be here.
Yeah. So like, they've helped me so much. Like when I was it was right before inspection or right after inspection. I think I was about to open. It was October 19th. We go every year on vacation for our anniversary, me and my husband. And we were going, and he came here to drop something off. Yeah, because I opened in November. So it was right before inspection. And he realized the place was flooded. And he called my parents, and they were like, don't tell her. Just, she's not gonna get on the plane if you tell her, like, we'll handle it. And they completely handled it. They didn't tell me till I got home from vacation. And I was just like, that's amazing. Like, I never really, like, I saw the little bit of the damage, but I never had to see what it looked like. Like, I would have lost it. Like,
Yeah.
I put all this money, like, I saved up all my money to don't open this. Like, I didn't have a business loan. I didn't have a credit card. Like, this was everything that my savings. So I didn't have to see that. And I just think that was like the most amazing thing they ever could have done for me. Aside from the million other amazing things they do. But yeah, they're my rock.
How long have you been dating or married to your husband? Or have you been together?
It'll be 4 years, October 23rd, and then 9 years dating the same day.
Oh. So has he like really been like a rock too for you?
Yeah, he's a rock too, not to leave him out. Yes, he's my rock too.
I'm like, I have tears in my eyes.
I know. He does.
We're just crying together.
I'm sorry.
No, you were fine. I just like
I cry a lot.
No, it's okay. It's a safe space. We're gonna cry in your salon.
I'm a very emotional person. Yeah, he's an angel. He's such a green flag.
Yeah.
Everyone who meets him, like, I get annoyed with him like anyone would, but everyone who meets him, they love him. He's just amazing. He redid my floors. Never doing this before in his life. I had been getting quotes. Everyone was quoting me like $8,000, and I was like, I'm not paying that much for floors. I don't know. And he was like, I'm gonna try it. And he did it, and they look sick.
No, they do. I love them. He
cool.
really did a good job.
Yeah.
It's really fun when I meet business owners and their space is a labor of love from their loved ones and friends and family. Like, I feel like it's so cool that, like, that you just put all this energy into the space, and you can tell that, like, you guys did it yourself. It's not just like a corporate.
I agree. I feel like sometimes people, when they use like interior designers, like, yeah, it looks awesome, but it does make it look like that, like, cookie cutter salon or anything, like, and I was looking into interior designs, which I love to decorate, so like, I don't know why I did that, but I was like, it has to be perfect. Like, that's how originally I thought. I was like, if it doesn't look like expensive, no one's gonna come. And I was like, you know what, this is like my favorite thing to do, decorate.
Yeah.
So I was like, and
it feels homey.
Yeah, and that was like the goal. And I also feel like I really wanted to, like, at first I was like, it has to be done the day I open. Everything has to be done. Like, in my head, I was like, it has to, and it was not. And I finally let go of that, like, idea that it had to be like that, and I felt a lot better. Like, the pole in the back was like, I remember the first reels I was posting. I was like, I still cringe watching them because that pole in the back was like bare, and it looked like a dirty old basement, and there was like nothing, like, it wasn't finished. It was like, but it was mine, and that's all that mattered.
I feel like I'd be the same way if I would ever open something. Everything has to be done. I'm like an all or nothing person.
Yeah.
All or nothing. Even like when I'm saving up to like move out or something, I'm like, I need to have everything. I can't like let something be bare. It definitely is a hard mentally to get over. So you were telling me when you were writing your little blurb to me, you were denied a loan. You barely got approved for credit card. So how did you pick yourself up after that moment at the bank and like keep going?
I feel like that was something that I called like my parents too, and Shabbat, my husband, and I started crying in the bank. Cry all the time. And this poor girl, she felt so bad for me. She's like, let me try and call, and like, I ended up getting a credit card approved for like $1,500. I was like, what is this? And I don't have bad credit, but it's harder for a business, which, it's crazy. You're applying for a small business loan. You're like, I'm trying to open a small business. They want you to be in business for X amount of years and have X amount of things. And I'm like, but then why would I need the loan? Like, it's to start. So it was very discouraging in the beginning. And I thought that meant that like I thought I was like, this is how everyone does it. Then I can't do this. I'm not going to be able to do this. But that was not the case. I don't think most people get a small business loan when they start out. And now I know that. So my mom talked me off the ledge. And she was like, you keep saving, you have enough money, we're just gonna keep. So I just kept putting all my money away, and I, I didn't buy a lot of free people for a while.
I don't know if I could. I guess I was like, I'm always like, I'm gonna save this month. I'm not gonna spend. No coffee, gas, like everything. I'm just like, I want to live my life.
I
I'm
know.
home.
I'm a very big believer that you can always make more money, and
Yeah.
I'm always so that like we go on vacation every few months,
Which is good. It's good.
too.
Listen, you could die tomorrow. Might as well.
Exactly.
You might as well enjoy life. You know.
Great. And there's
I'm
so
the
many
same way.
places to see.
Exactly. I need to travel. That's like my next thing is I really want to travel
Well, you should.
because I
How
graduate
old are you?
20. I
Yeah.
graduate my associates in December.
You need to go now
I know.
because I traveled a lot when I was in my 20s, and I developed panic disorder when I was about 25.
Mm-hmm.
And that really derailed my life. Like, I didn't leave my house for a few months. I didn't go on a plane for like 4 years, which was the worst thing ever. I still am working my way back up to like long flights. Like, the longest we've gone now is Mexico.
Okay.
I'm going to get to Europe. I'm determined. But my biggest advice to you is to fucking travel now. Do it. Like, do it.
Yeah.
I wish I went more places in my 20s. Like, I went a lot of places, but I wish I went more. It's so worth it.
Yeah.
Every penny. And like when you're younger too, I feel like it's easier to do like hostels and stuff like that. Like, it's not as scary, and it's not as like it's not as big of a deal to stay places cheaper. Where like now I feel like I'm like, oh, I want the best.
Yeah. No, but I get that. I graduate in December with my associates, and I'm like, you know what? I want to travel. I want to, even if I just go stay with like a friend or a family, like Texas, I just want to like get myself out there because I also terrified of planes. I will get on them. Yeah. I'm someone I will do it, but like, I also like have like OCD, SPD, like anxiety, like for years. Like I'm like finally driving. I'm okay with driving like in Jersey, good, but like for some reason planes I'm just always scared like what if they crash like you know we won't get into that we'll like
I know but I'm starring everyone I could really bring out the terror in everybody in my thoughts
but like honestly I get it not to the degree of how you feel but like it is scary to get on a plane and travel so my goal is to get over that in my 20s and travel. My boyfriend also graduates in December with his bachelor's. I'm like let's travel, we're young, like before we start our lives, like let's really spend the time traveling.
Well, I have so many little tips.
Please send me anything. So obviously we talked about you saved up yourself, paid for everything yourself. Now that you get to walk in the salon and you know you did this yourself, like what is that feeling like for you?
Oh, it's great. It's great. I feel like too, like, I'm less stressed here owning this bigger space with employees than I was at the suite in this little space that like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this just feels like right. Like and I've said to like to my husband, I'm like, and you know what? Like, because the economy sucks and everything sucks, and I'm like, if it doesn't work out, I'm actually okay with that because I know I did it. And that's all I ever wanted to do, like, since day one. Since I saw my friend Allie, like, owning meetings, I was like, this is sick. Like, this is what I want. Yeah. And any interview after that, like, I was like, oh, my goal is to open a salon, like, just so you know. Like, I'm not here forever. Like, I want to open it. It's not for everyone. Some people just want to go to work and make their money. And I think that's absolutely great. I need people who want to do that. But I'm a very, like, if I'm not busy, I am rotting in bed. Yeah. So I need routine. I need something. And this gives me, like, a purpose. And I love that. I really do. That.
What makes your space different than from other spaces you've worked at before?
That's a good question. Let me think. I feel like I just try, like I said, I've tried to take all the little good things that I've gotten from the other salons and bring them all here. I do feel like, we don't have a dress code, which is very different from a lot of salons. As long as I like to follow like the 2 out of 3 rule. So hair, makeup, outfit. Always make sure 2 are done. And I always tell the girls, the more you accessorize, the more you're gonna look put together. I'm like, all I wear is jewelry, and it makes me look more put together. Also, just like I like to think that we're a more welcoming environment than some salons that I've worked at in the past. But honestly, it's also hard to know what people perceive the place as. Yeah. Versus what I see it as. But to me, it's just like homey and happy.
No, I agree. It's homey. Even there's like no one in here but us. I'm like, oh, this feels comfortable.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I can relax. I'm not like, ooh, like let me, try to look a certain way or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel the energy. Speaking of energy, what kind of energy or experience are you trying to create for clients when they walk through the door?
Oh,
Like, what do you hope
definitely,
they feel?
definitely like relaxing and comfortable. I have they say you attract what you are in our industry, or like I'm assuming that's in any industry. So I have a lot of clients who have anxiety and like just like me, like to be just like in comfy clothes, whatever. So I don't ever feel like anyone's ever pressured to be dressed up when they come in, or like we're not one of those places like you have to wear a nice shirt so I can take a picture. Like, I'll just put a robe on you. And you don't need a full face of makeup. Please come in your pajamas. Like, I feel like that's a big thing that, like, my clients, I always notice, feel comfortable enough. That's where I feel like I know I'm doing a good job, that I see they feel comfortable enough to show up in their pajamas and slippers and no makeup. And they're like, let's go. Rather than, like, people who I feel like only post people on their page maybe that look always done up, and it's a little bit more intimidating. And I don't really ever want a client to feel intimidated by me. I want us to feel like we're on the same.
No, I've gone to like some nicer salons, and it's nice. You get like this or that, and you feel like you're
like I'm not like bashing.
No. I know you're not. But what I'm saying is like, I've never been here before. I'm just like sitting in here, but like I feel like I would be fine coming and just like relaxing rather than like when I go to these other salons. I'm like, let me have a cute outfit. Let me bring my nice purse. Like like. I'm like,
please don't wear your nice clothes because you're gonna I'll probably get something on it.
Yeah. No, I feel the energy, and I actually like I would love to come and like come to the salon and get like my hair done or something at some point. I need to be lightened a little bit.
Yeah.
I used to be blonde, and then obviously
your natural's
get older.
Really light. It's pretty.
I think it's a little dyed. It's a little.
Your natural? Like at the top?
Oh wait, no.
No, that's your real hair. That's pretty light, like naturally.
Yeah, well, I used to be like redhead. Then I went to blonde, and then obviously as I got older, it got darker, and like I
redhead looking really pretty.
I miss I want like a strawberry blonde.
Yeah.
So like I'll come back at some
point. Favorite colors, so.
Okay, so I'll come back to you, and you'll give me strawberry blonde for the like winter slash, I guess spring. Maybe it's my 21st because I turned 21 in February. Maybe I'll come back and get my hair done.
Let's do it. Oh, you're so cute. You're gonna be 21. Oh, I wish I was turning 21. My assistant is 20, and I'm like, you're so cute. She's so cute.
Oh, I know. I always feel like I'm older. I'm like, wait, let me like enjoy being like 20. You know what I mean? I'm not 30.
Like you hold yourself like you're older. Like I'm shocked that you're only 20.
Thank you. I'm trying to like learn to just be 20 though. Yeah. I have trouble, but we're getting there.
I get it.
So what's next for your song? What are you hoping to keep doing and just like, getting it better?
I would like to get some more stylists in here if anyone is looking for a job with a book, which is hard because of the suites. Everyone that's a following wants to go there. Just like expanding. I mean, I have so many ideas that like I don't know if they're gonna like a real like extreme goal of mine. I would love to own like a bookstore that like sells alcohol or like serves alcohol, or like a little knickknacks. Yeah. Like I love little
take a little corner somewhere and see how it goes.
I know, but I'm also the worst salesperson. Like the worst.
Yeah.
So it's like I want to have a store that sells things, but I'm so bad at selling things. Like, I don't need it. You can get it online. But please don't.
Yeah, I've been working sales since I was 15. I really like to think I'm really good at selling people.
I could see you being good at it.
I'm like, no, of course you need that. Like, what do you mean? And I genuinely mean it. Like, I am someone that, like, I will be genuine. Like, if I work at a boutique at an LBI sometimes, and if someone looks bad in something, I'll be like, that's not your thing. Like, try this instead. So I feel like I have, like, sales, but I'm also like, you don't need that. Like, some people are like, I'm like, no, get that, don't get that. Like, you know what I mean? Because some things you can't find on Amazon.
No. And I don't want them to get it on Amazon. I'm just like, but maybe you should come give me some pointers.
Yeah, if you're opening a store, I'll be the salesperson for you. So if someone is looking to open a salon or even to start a business, what's 3 pieces of advice you'd want them to hear and take from this episode?
Well, first, just do it. Don't doubt yourself. Just do it, because even if you don't make it, like you tried. And that really is all that matters. Like, you'll think about for the rest of your life, like what you could have done. 2, if you're not good at numbers and like that part of it, like taxes, make sure you have someone who is. Like, my dad handles that.
Mm-hmm.
That is the one thing that goes over my head. They have tried to teach me, and I still don't get it.
Yeah.
It's hard and it's confusing. So he does a lot of any of like the number aspects of the business for me, and I'm so grateful for that. And I'm okay with the fact that I had to ask for help. I think some people are so like, I have to do everything by myself. I have to do it's okay to ask for help. Like, that's okay.
I love that.
Yeah,
that's actually really, that's a good piece of advice. People don't think about that, but it's okay to ask for help.
Yeah, it is. Like, you don't it doesn't mean you failed because you didn't do every single thing by yourself. And the third, let me think. The third, um, don't let yourself get discouraged by things you see online, because in this world we live in, like, there is so much on social media that makes you just want to jump out a window and you compare yourself, and you're like, I still do it. And I'm like, oh, this person just opened their salon and they did it so fast and it looks better than mine. And I'm like, I shouldn't have. And I'll just be like saying, like, I shouldn't have opened a salon. I'm gonna close shop. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Don't do that to yourself. Like, what you see online isn't necessarily what it really is.
Yeah, it's the highlight reel.
Yeah, and we purposely, even like with my page, like, I want it to look aesthetically pleasing. Like, I'm not gonna put anything bad on there.
Yeah.
Like, I am pretty open in stories and stuff though about like the flooding, like anything bad that's happened. I try to be like transparent with that. But like my feed of someone who's coming for the first time, like, it's gonna look like everything's amazing. When the other day the doorknob to the bathroom broke, and I had to tape it so someone got locked in the bathroom. Okay, I was like,
my God,
this is mortifying. And I swear,
she has a great story now.
Oh God, I'm like, please come back after this. I had to tape the thing until my dad was on vacation, so he couldn't come. I had to tape it until the new doorknob came in. At the same time, my shelf in my station broke. And like, it's just like like things just like it always break. Someone will be like, "There's something wrong with the sink," and I'm like, and I'll for a second I'll get so frustrated, and I'll be like, "Why did I open a salon? Like, I can't do this. I'm not capable." And then I have to take a second and be like, Michelle, like, it can be fixed. Yeah, like, relax. So like, just to remember to always, like, you can be negative for 5 seconds and then let it go. Like, let it out of your brain. Like, let it all go, and just remember that you tried this hard to do this. Like, that's awesome. Yeah.
No, I'm actually like loving all the advice you're giving, and I feel like this episode. What'd you say?
I said thank you.
Yeah. No, I just feel like it's really true that you've gone through so much to open this space, and you haven't let your doubts, your anxiety, your fear hold you back. You let it for a second, but then you're like, okay, I'm gonna move on. I know I can do better. I know I can do it. And like, look how far you've come. You know what I mean? It's like the little things like that I think we get so caught up in. Because I'm the same way. I'll look on social media. I'm like, oh, this person's doing this. They have more followers. But at the end of the day, like, no one's going to do your business like your business. And you could have done the same thing they did, but it's not going to work as well, because you found your niche, you found your drive, your passion, you found your aesthetic, and no one can replicate it.
I agree.
So,
I agree with that.
Thank you for joining us and for sharing your story. I'm excited. Of course. I'm glad we finally got to sit down and talk. I know, it's been back and forth. Thank you again for opening your salon doors to me, and I'm excited to share this episode with everyone, because I feel like it's definitely going to help at least one person with starting their business.
I agree.